People often wonder what is numerology, or what is the soul purpose, life purpose, or destiny number, or the day number, and how does it matter? Well, I'm about to share in this episode. Stay with me. Hi everyone, this is Jaya Karamchandani. Welcome to Invincible Passion Talk Show, where every week I share with you some conversations and my thoughts and insights on numerology, astrology and vastu to help you make your life better and find that success which your soul craves for. Before I dive further, quickly hit the subscribe button and become a part of our Invincible family. This episode is based on your request. I have seen many of you had some confusions on how to add your birth numbers, what is destiny number, life purpose, what does it matter and how. Well, let me just tell you in simple words that numerology is just like that weather channel. When you look at the weather channel and come to know whether it's going to rain or shine, whether it's going to pour or whether it's going to be hot or cold, you prepare accordingly. Numerology is the study of your birth numbers, the day you were born, the month you were born and the year you were born. There are many practices across the globe, but two most popular are Pythagorean and Chaldean. In the Pythagorean numerology system, the numbers from 1 to 9 are added and interpreted, and then predictions are made. And in Chaldean, the numbers from 1 to 8 are taken into consideration. Number 9 is considered a holy number. So when you interpret these numbers and put them in different parameters, so you can put them in the way as you see on the screen in the Loshu grid, that is very popular. The other one is the Vedic grid, where you again interpret numbers, these numbers. However, how you interpret, how you predict more and more precisely, it all depends on the experience of the particular numerologist who has spent years and have earned that experience to see beyond. Usually the numbers speak a lot. Over the years, I have observed when I do create the date of birth charts, I do look into what those numbers mean. And I have shared here with you all on this channel the meaning of numbers 1 to 9, the meaning of month number, how the month interprets. But keep in mind that your date of birth is the day you were born. Let's say someone who is born in the morning 34 a.m. The day you were born from midnight 12 a.m. till 11:59 p.m. is the day your date of birth is. But if you born after 12 a.m., then it's the next day. So don't think that just because you born in the early hours, you are still in the previous day. No. And your date of birth that impacts you extensively is your actual date of birth. For professional purposes or due to some mistake and error, if your official date of birth is different, then still you will always consider your actual date of birth. Now, why is numerology important? It is the science. I call it a data science, analytical science. The more and more experience you gain, or it depends on the experience of the particular professional, they are able to interpret these numbers and go beyond the first layer. The first layer of the numbers are your birthday number, month number, your year number. Then the experienced numerologist goes through the second tier of number and interprets further down. And the layers I use are beyond, where I go look at what is the transit, what is the transit planet or the number that's currently impacting you, and the overall period of which planet is impacting you, what is the problem you are facing, and usually the time that question a person asks. Although in traditional astrology there are many different practices, Parashari, KP Jyotish, Nadi Jyotish or Lal Kitab or many other practices across the world, even Western astrology. It is how you interpret. But my many years of experience in numbers, where I feel more drawn and always gravitated towards numbers, but I realize the study of astrology and vastu does impact these interpretations extensively. I do not call myself an astrologer in any way, but yes, I do use astrology and vastu to hone into my passion for numbers and help serve the community at large in a much better way. So numerology is the study of numbers, where you look at your birth numbers and interpret. So let's say if the folks don't know their birthday or month, or they just don't know birth date, then they have their name, the time a person asks a question. So there are many different fields in numerology, just like a surgeon who specializes in the orthopedic or the cosmetology or even dental. So many numerologists specialize maybe in the time numerology, they call mobile numerology, or the health numerology, or the business numerology. So it depends on the particular interest, and there are very few who really hone into the numerology into these different spheres as well. So now, what is your birthday number? The day you were born can be called by different numbers, but that's the day that talks about you, your outlook. Think of a car. How does that car look outside? The color, the car's features, functionalities. Same way about you, what you like, your interests, your dislikes, your likes, your outlook towards life, your attributes, your characteristics is your day number. But you add the entire date of birth, the number that you get, you can call it life path, soul purpose number, or destiny number, as you see on the screen. This total is the path where the soul chose, when the soul chose this body, the life, the environment, the family, the soul wanted to achieve that path. So that's why it's called soul purpose. If the soul walks onto that path through this body, the success is found easily, and that's why it's called destiny number. In this interpretation of numbers, there are many more layers when one can find out what makes soul happy. The destiny number, the karmic numbers, the success numbers, the missing numbers, the excess numbers. There are many more layers that go into in studying the birth numbers by way of science called numerology. So your day number is just like think of the car, and your destiny number is think of the engine of the car. Although your external of the car may be Honda, but the external is but the internal engine could be of the Ferrari. So let's say someone who has the day number 8, but the life path is 1, 3, 5 or 6. You can say the engine of Ferrari. Now people have different thoughts and opinions on saying few numbers are lucky, few are not. Yes, but how do you pair it? If you can utilize it, this is when numerology comes in handy, giving you remedies and suggestions how to find your pot of gold, how to find the area from your date of birth numbers which will really take you to your pot of gold, or which will give you abundant success. And this is the interpretation of numbers. In this video, I wanted to share with you today and give you some clarity on what is numerology, what actual date of birth you should take, why numbers matter, what is day number and destiny number, also called soul purpose or life path number. Additionally, I wanted to share that I am going to start my numerology course, the foundation level, for those who have not had much knowledge or study of numbers, the foundation level course. But those who are practicing numerologists, or they have done the foundation level and want to improve their skills and practice, take this as a professional career, the advanced level of course. Both these courses I will start in the end of February. I'm leaving the link below where you will find all the modules that will be taught, the fees, and how often the classes will be. But one thing I would really like to share, that none of my courses or the sessions will be recorded. You have to be there to understand and take part of it. I do limit to a smaller size of classes for the very reason so that we can work together. And these are all live sessions via Zoom, and they are not recorded. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Do give us a like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what part you resonated more. Take care.